What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? This is I, James, RedemptionAgency.com. 23 years selling full-time on eBay. And we are at Friday. We are at 2 p.m., so we're halfway through my day today. And I am just starting on creating drafts for the clothing store. So, working on that this weekend. But figured I'd come on here, see what we did yesterday. Looks like we're doing pretty good today, which is awesome compared to the way the rest of the week was. If you can see this, you can see how Sunday through Wednesday was just pure rubbish because of all those site issues that was going on. Good Lord. It's a freaking mess this past week. This is the media store. Let me see what's going on today. We got any international? Yes, we got about $40 in international sales on international websites. So we've got $240.59 right now. Down 52% from yesterday right now. So about the same. And over here we got 301. So halfway through the day I'm at $542. So not bad at all to the day so far. So wait, never mind. Sorry, I just did that wrong. I'm mixing two things up. 240.59. Oh no, that's right. Duh, I'm doing today, not. All right, so yeah, that was for today. Don't mind me. I've just been running numbers. I got the P&L from 24, so getting the taxes finished up. So I was going over the P&L, making sure everything looked pretty spot on before he filed the taxes. So I'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. So I'm kind of, my mind's a number jumbled mess right this second. So I need to chill down. So that was what, 500 and something. So 541. So 541 halfway into my day today. So that's good. What did we do yesterday? Yesterday was 505.63 on the media store, which is good, especially compared to the last week. And over here, we're at 301 right now. Yesterday, the entire day, this store only did 301. So there you go. Halfway through the day, I'm at 301. So kind of goes to show what the problems that's been going on with the website. So yesterday, $807. So still a good day overall. So I'm happy with that. Good to see. But yeah, that's where I'm at. See some of the things that sold. Haven't been keeping track of the 24-hour thing because I put up so much media, like over 800 pieces, that I just can't remember everything. So it's kind of fallen by the wayside. Let's see, we have sweatshirt, hat, pants, shirt, flip-flops, hat, some Jordans, more hats, Longaberger handbag, hats, jeans, and the normal suspects over here. Koala ugly Christmas sweater, Hard Rock shirt. Normal suspects. Here's that belt lot that sold the other day. Somebody came in and bought for the belts I pick up. Nothing special, just kind of decorative belts, more or less. Not even any brand name. There. Promo luggage tag. There we go. No more sale. So they're coming in today. So I kind of redid things. I turned off all my promoted, turned them back on. In the media store, I decided to go ahead and separate again, like I kind of used to. $6 and under, and 601 and above. So 601 and above, I left everything still at 13%. And then the $6 and below, I cut it almost in half at 7%. So I'm just going to ride that out and see what happens there. I figured, the buy to get to being close to the lowest dollar, hopefully it won't affect it too much. So we'll see. Just to try to get more money out of these low dollar items. And the fact that I'm like power putting stuff up now, a lot more over $6 items are going up also on top of the cheap stuff. So if sales start coming down a little on the low side, hopefully it'll be picked up more on the high dollar side. So we'll see. Just an effort to try to save a little bit of money. Or I should say put a little bit more money into my pocket instead of eBay's pocket. After, doing all the numbers, and it kind of reminded me, like if I sell an item for $20, $10 of that is going in eBay's pocket. That's the way the fees are set up now. Even you got the eBay fees plus the promotion fees, which is 13% for me. But then they take the percentage off of the taxes and the shipping. So it's instead of you thinking it's like 20% or 25%, it's like 50% because they're taking it off of everything. And that's where they get you and kind of just screw you. The good thing, like I said, is I don't have no cost in any of this stuff unless I just happen to go thrifting. And then I only try to get the higher dollar stuff now. But so I was kind of reminded of that playing with the numbers today and stuff. So I'm like, well, let's see if I can get a little bit more out of, 25% more or so out of the low dollar stuff. And who knows, maybe less impressions on the low dollar stuff. Maybe that'll be more impressions on the high dollar stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? Just give it a run and see what happens. But I was looking at the P&L for 2024, and I like to come in at even. I like to be even when it comes to the end of the year. And it wasn't quite even because right at the last minute I had that brake problem. I had to replace the brakes on the Porsche. So that was like $3,000 plus for that. And my end of the year for the business was negative almost $3,000, like a couple of hundred, like $2,800. So that last minute surprise didn't give me enough time to rebound and gain that $3,000 back before the year ended. So I was down, but hey, that's fine because I don't have to pay taxes on it. So it works for me. So I was surprised I was that so close to being spot on with, because I usually before I started writing it down this year, I was just gauging it. I was just kind of guessing. I wasn't looking at papers. The tax man doesn't do the P&L for me anymore during the the months, so I don't pay him the monthly fee anymore. So I just wait for the end of the year P&L. So last year I was just guessing, more or less, trying to get spot on with spending the right amount of money, with not going down too far, but not having so much that I have to pay taxes on it. So to be right there, hey, I'll take that. So I'm sure I've made that up already this year. So yeah, so that's all good, all good, all good. So I always try to being in front of me now. Like, a couple weeks ago, I took $1,000 cash disbursement out of the business for personal because I had a little bit of extra in there. Instead of just letting it sit, go ahead and take it out. I didn't need to buy anything for the business, so I just put it in it just went into personal. So if I need a computer, I can kind of wait till my numbers get up to where I want them to be. If a new computer is going to cost me $3,000 for a nice quick gaming computer, if you will. I like buying the quick gaming computers just because they're quicker and have a lot more storage and what have you. So I'll wait till I'm like plus 3,000, if you will, and then I'll buy a new computer. But I'm probably going to need one maybe before the end of the year. This one goes a little weird. Every once in a while it'll go a little fritzy, so I won't be surprised if I have to buy a new computer before the end of the year, because this one's probably 7, 8, hell, maybe even 10 years old. Well, it ain't 10, I don't think. I think I bought it when I moved into this office. I don't remember when that was. I think it was right before my dad moved in 16, January of 17. So it might be 8 to 10 years old. So who knows how much longer it's going to last. So with everything in front of me now, I can tell you, like, the business for the year is up $1,323. So that's extra money that's just sitting there right now that I can either, put in my own pocket, go buy something with the business, go buy some stock if I feel like, or inventory if I feel like to go thrifting or whatever. But I'll let that grow a little bit before I do anything with it. Plus, got yard sales coming up, and I definitely want to just hit some yard sales this summer and hopefully find some good stuff like I did last year, and even the year before. I found a bunch of good vinyl the year before too, really cheap. So always looking out for those super deals that I can still get where I'm only paying like 10 to 25 cents per item for good quality stuff. So I'm doing that for fun. And it would be nice to take a vacation this year. Good Lord. So I need to let some money pile up if that ever happens. But of course, with Pee-wee, don't know if that's going to happen or not. So I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's where I'm at today. So it's just been kind of just wrapping my head around numbers all day today. So it's been kind of, I haven't got nothing else really done. So I haven't got started yet. Did a few, but that's about it. So I don't remember if there was anything, any questions or anything to cover. Yeah, nothing really. All right, I gotta get to work. I gotta get some work started. Just thought I'd update you guys on what's going on. Today's sales are going strong so far, so hopefully it keeps going. I know yesterday it kind of stopped at 1 o'clock again. I had 400 by 1, and then it stopped for a few hours again, kind of like it did the other days. But thankfully it turned back on yesterday, so hopefully we'll have a nice steady weekend. Hopefully they won't get in there and ruin the sales for the weekend, and we'll just have nice steady weekend sales. So all right, enough of me. I gotta get back to work. So thanks, everybody. And I'll see you all. If I don't see you this weekend on some videos, I'll see you Monday morning. We'll do the week numbers, see where we went, how we did this week, which was probably going to be down from last week, but we'll see. All right, thanks, everybody. I'll see you all in the next video. Later.